Sona Group of Industries made a big statement at the recently concluded 2019 Lagos International Trade Fair. Find out what went down at this important event on our corporate report segment. Still on Sona Group of Industries, the education sector caught its attention as prince and princesses emerged. Find out what it's all about on today's edition. An ACESS International School win big at EduCare Great Schools Award 2019. The founder, Mr. Jonathan, has speak with Inside Business on the success. And inside the minds of the CEO, leading growth debut on Inside Business Africa. Find out who our guest is today. This is Inside Business Africa, Africa's business news and information leader. Hello, a very good day to you and thanks for joining us. My name is Kenneth Odusola Stevenson and this is Inside Business Africa, Africa's business news and information leader. Today's edition of the program is going to reflect on something quite important that took place recently in Lagos, the 2019 Lagos International Trade Fair that is still making the round among the corporate Nigerians. We'll talk about all that and what Sona Group of Industry paraded at that event when we come back right after this commercial break. Stay with Inside Business. We'll be right back. Welcome back. It's still Inside Business Africa, Africa's business news and information leader. Thanks for staying with us. Sona Group of Industries is one of the largest conglomerates in Nigeria with over 40 years of experience in corporate Nigeria. This particular organization played big time at the recently concluded 2019 Lagos International Trade Fair that the curtain dropped recently. And indeed, that particular organization saw the launching of various products and also presentation of some of the souvenirs and one of the major part of its backward integration in Nigeria. Inside Business Africa covered the entire proceedings at the trade fair and also the launching of the product. Take a listen to this report. The recently concluded 2019 Lagos International Trade Fair, which attracted exhibitions of various international products by both local and foreign firms, including one of Nigeria's largest conglomerate, Sona Group of Industries, was declared open by Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari, represented by the Federal Minister of State for Industry, Trade and Investment, Mrs. Miriam Katagun, joined by the Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Engineer Hamzat, who represented the Lagos State Governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu. The 33rd edition in the series of the exhibition with the theme Connecting Businesses and Creating Value. The President called on Nigerians and foreigners alike to patronize made in Nigeria products.
For economic diversification as a government and a nation. Finally, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I wish to once again thank the Executive Governor of Lagos State for giving this trade fair the necessary support and encouragement it deserves. I wish you all a very successful trade fair, and I hereby declare open the 2019 Lagos International Trade Fair open. Thank you.
Leading the pack in the production, promotion of proudly Nigerian products is the highly diversified conglomerate Sona Group of Industries, with all its subsidiaries taking strategic position at the fair with quality products from its tables. Basking in the euphoria of the success and contributions to Nigeria's growth trajectory, Sona Group of Industries used the occasion of the trade fair to launch some new and quality products.
Sona Group is going to launch these products that are of immense interest to students, to the glory of God and benefit of humanity I have the privilege and honor to launch this product, unveiling this product.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So, Mr. Ashok Magnani, can please come and take your...
Last year also we unveiled some products, and I promised the President that we will be unveiling our products every year, new products here in the event. And thus we are fulfilling our promise here. Next year again, we will unveil more products. I can tell you that we have a research wing where when our chairman travels abroad, attends a lot of trade fairs, we bring the samples, and then we see how we can produce in Nigeria with Nigerian raw material, which is made in Nigeria, with local raw material, which we produce here. Now you can see since we started 1994 in Nigeria, all our products are 90% local raw material.
In appreciation of this, and on behalf of the Council and members of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, you are a member too. But because of this one that you have done, I have the honor and privilege to present to you this plaque as a symbol of that appreciation. Thank you very much. And also this catalog, which contains the name of all participants and other details about this trade fair 2019.
Vice President, Chairman, to present us as memento and the folks present, all the exhibitors of this. And I promise you, every year we will be bringing the new products made in Nigeria, made with local products, to bring every year. I promise you. Thank you.
Speaking on the uniqueness of the products and the firm's backward integration strategy, Mr. Ashok Magnani, Group Chief Operating Officer, and the Group Managing Director, Mr. Ajay Masadi, confirmed the commitment of Sona Group of Industries to continue to produce quality products that meet the yearning of Nigerians.
Nigeria is blessed with very fertile land, so farmers are ready to go back to the farmers, to the farms. So the government must encourage them to go to farms and grow local agricultural products, which are very much possible. And even CBN has developed a program called Anchor's Borrowers Scheme. Yes. Of course, this is to help Nigerian farmers. That's a good scheme, but at the same time, it's not a scheme will engage the farmers. If the farmers produce the product, they will bring it to the market. How they bring it to the market if there is no infrastructure? In the trade fair. Of course, this is a very good platform showcasing our products. A lot of international companies are coming to showcase their product, and when they see our product and they see quality, because our quality is nothing less than international standard. Yes. Yes. So when they see our product, they are very happy and they make inquiries. We are exporting some of the products out of Nigeria.
Agriculture must be supported. There is no country will survive without agriculture. So, yes, agriculture is a key, but development takes time. You have a number of other issues which I mentioned. Yes. So I think go policy-wise and continue the same policy, and you will come out of that very successful. In my opinion, again, the government has again to direct the policies, what is fair, what is not fair, so that economy doesn't stop. Yes. If I can't go, as I said, if the roads are not built, how do I transport my so-called agriculture product? How do I transport my product? You know, the roads are breaking, all the vehicles are breaking, people are not able to move. It's a very dangerous thing to have. This is a very serious issue that nation has to take into consideration of these factors and make it viable. That is the way only you will succeed. But agriculture cannot work on its own alone. You need to have an infrastructure. People invest the money in the trailer, and the trailers are not working. You could see the trailers fall down, the container fall down because your roads are no good. We were paying 200,000 for a container to come from Apapa. Today I'm paying 700,000. Who's going to pay me the cost? I have to bill it to the consumer. We are not charitable organization. None of us, when we work in industry, every cost input is there. We don't have a choice. Who will pay? Public is paying. And that is not helping. Pocket is shrinking. And if pocket is shrinking, market will shrink. People will not survive. So we need to think about poor man.
Impressed by the contributions, commitment, and the uniqueness of Sona Group of Industries products and strategy, the president of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industries, Mr. Rusewe, visited the stand to see firsthand for himself the major strides Sona Group of Industries is recording in Nigeria. Still on the Sona Group of Industries, this is a Nigerian pride indeed. The education sector caught its attention. And don't forget, before I bring in that particular thing about the prince and princess that I talked about, Sona Group of Industries, two of its subsidiaries, one big at the 2019 Educare Great Schools Awards, and indeed they came up with the Quality Counts Award, the Euro Global and Sona Agro Allied. Actually, let me also show you some of pictures from that particular event, and then we move on to also discuss the presentation of Prince and Princess at the Otta factory of the Sona Group of Industries in Ogun State. In today's deeply interconnected world, the benefits of strong and inclusive education system are far-reaching. Hence, quality education gives people the knowledge they need to recognize the importance of safeguarding the planet, the infinite resources, appreciate diversity and resist intolerance, and act as an informed global citizen. Recognizing the importance of education in this knowledge-driven economy, Sona Group of Industries at its Otta Ogun State office organized the Prince and Princess Competition Series for school within the operating environment, with different schools taking part. The competition contents include quiz, drawing, fashion show, and saw different schools showcasing the talents of the students. The event had in attendance Sona Group of Industries Group Chairman Mr. Ajan Mixedani and the special guest of honor Mrs. Poja Machedani, the wife of the chairman. In his welcome address, the chairman confirmed the willingness of Sona Group of Industries not only to support the education sector, but to always produce quality products that meet the yearning of the students and the society.
We are here, and that's one of the reasons I came. I said, no, children are future. Again and again, I keep on repeating, children are future. Because you have a great potential. So, forgive me, but I have another meeting, so I will go. But I want to thank you and enjoy your celebration here. Be proud of what you are doing. God bless you.
On her own part, the special guest of honor and wife of the chairman at Sona Group of Industries, Mrs. MICHEAL, encouraged the children to be good ambassadors as well as see themselves as the leaders of tomorrow. She also commended Sona Group of Industries for putting together a very important and inspirational event that promotes well-being of the children.
To the young children, I think they should be very proud of themselves to achieve so far what they have achieved in today's function and not stop there, because the future of any country in the universe are children, today's children. So today's children have to actually empower us parents, how successful and how much they can perform and have the ability within themselves to show out to not only their teachers, to their parents, and then onwards to their own country.
That is sponsored, but the organization behind, whether it be the marketing people, I commend them for putting this together and making it a successful event. Thank you.
Bye, Sona, please. Bye, Sona, please.
Indeed, congratulations to Sona Group of Industries, and we also commend the organization for what it's doing. You saw the emergence of Prince and Princess. These are ambassadors of Sona Group of Industries. Anywhere you see them, you know that they are carrying quality products, and they are quite intelligent Prince and Princess indeed. And we are so delighted to be associated with Sona Group of Industries, this over 40-year-old diversified conglomerate in Nigeria. Personally, I also witnessed the presentation of award to the Euro Global and also Sona Agro Allied at Sheraton Hotels and Tower. You saw some pictures right there. But what is important about this conglomerate is that it continues to diversify, it continues to break new grounds and creating new products year in, year out. Congratulations, Sona Group of Industries. When we come back right after this commercial break, we'll talk about ACESS International Schools. Welcome back. As Steve's talking about the education sector, the Great Schools Award that took place recently. It also had a co-located event at the summit. And indeed, the representative of the Lagos State Commissioner for Education was there to also talk about quite a number of things that the education sector needs to understand in Lagos and what Lagos State Governor and the government is going to be doing recently. And also, you need to get to see what happened at that event. And one of the major landmarks at the event was the presentation of awards to deserving schools and institutions. It was tagged Great Schools Award and Quality Counts Award, and also we had Leadership Award. But ACESS International Schools came out with a very important award indeed, one of the best schools that has emerged in Ogun State in recent times. Let's take a listen to what the president of that particular institution got to say, and also in this special report we actually take a very important look at what the school is offering. ACESS International School, one of Nigeria's leading educational institutions with strong value for learning and growing leaders of tomorrow, was recently rewarded for its sound principles and curriculum that lead students to greater things in life with prestigious Great Schools Award 2019 at the event held recently at Sheraton Hotels and Towers. Speaking with Inside Business Africa on the award and the unique value of the ACESS International School with the provision of conducive learning environment is the founder, Mr. Jonathan.
In reality, if you don't have passion, empathy for whatever you want to do, you can't go into it. And in my own case was the children roaming about the streets of the community and the absolute falling of standard of education in the ACESS that make me to go into it, not in profit making. If it were to be in profit making, could have been driving jeep by now, private jets by now. So it's passion, empathy. Apart from learning in the classroom, we go out of the class also for extracurricular activities. That is why we have most of our students doing well in higher institutions all over the world. In ACESS, we don't sell what we don't eat. Have all my children pass through ACESS, and by special grace of God, two are medical doctors. One is a lawyer in the making, I'm quite sure. I pray she should be like when the country used to be good, have sound and good lawyers. So other students, other learners are doing well. By special grace of God, since the beginning of the school, we have more than 70 lawyers, medical doctors too. We don't stop after WAEC. We do what we call follow-up. We make sure they are doing well. Those ones that are not doing well, we reach out to their parents and know why, what is constraints, the challenges, so that they can know. So we sell what we can eat. If you ask an average Nigerian child to go to technical college or college of education where skill acquisition can be impact or learn, they don't. They want to go to university, they read political science, everybody want to be a senator, everybody want to be in the House of Reps, where money can be siphoned and malpractice is going on heavily. So the vocational training is no more in the minds of an average Nigerian. All what they want is quick rich, getting rich overnight. So it's very difficult. And you see carpenters, block molders, vendors turning houses to school. No space for skill acquisition. So government are not bothered like some of the states we are close to us. They say we approve those schools in the house because we want revenue. So the standard is no more, the national policy on education is no more there. It's just to make revenue. So the future of the children, the child and the youth is not too much guaranteed. So it's very difficult. While if you travel to South Africa, Ghana, Togo, the almighty US and UK, you see each child must have skill acquisition. But if you introduce that to Nigeria, a mother will flare up. Doesn't mean that is what he will eat tomorrow. I have one slogan: if you are working, work as if no one is seeing you. One day, someone from, maybe God can send a blind man to see what you are doing and you get reward. in most cases when like that child development, like that is of human, that of God is uncountable. So I feel happy. Okay, so what I'm doing, human being can recognize, and thank God it's not from my village and not the immediate community, far away in Lagos, not in Ogun State. So which means I'm doing something that is unique. In ACESS it's a place where a disciplined parent can bring his child, because all parents are a big mirror to their children. Your child will dress the way you dress. Your child will smoke the way you smoke. Your child will act the way you act. So if you are disciplined parents and you want quality education for your child, ACESS International Schools, Nigeria is the best place.
Well, congratulations to ACESS International Schools, and Mr. Jonathan, we actually commend you for putting that particular school in order and bringing together one of the best teachers and professionals to run that school. We are indeed proud to be associated with that school. Yeah, finally, on today's edition of Inside Business Africa, we have a new segment that is coming on board. It is called Inside the Mind of the CEO. What are they really thinking about, and how are they running their businesses? Take a listen.
The company name is TRESS Nigeria Limited. It was incorporated in 2006 as a limited liability company, and we provide medical device solutions. That means we sell medical equipment and provide solutions to healthcare industry needs. And since 2006, we've been operating in Nigeria, and we've been able to have a very great reach all over the country. We distribute our products all over the country, operating from one location in Lagos, and then we are able to provide products and services, maintenance, repairs of our products. The company is owned. It's a family-owned company run by myself and my wife, and then we've grown from 2006 to where we are today, representing about 8 different companies from Europe, Americas, and Asia.
Well, that's about all we have time for on Inside Business Africa for today. I'm sure you may have seen some promo on this edition. Inviting you to be part of the Opal Award, Outstanding Projects and Leaders Award, that will be holding on the 12th of December at Sheraton Hotels and Towers. It's the 10th edition of that particular event. If you've received the nomination letter, please get in touch with the organizers, and let's make the day a very important and remarkable day indeed. It's the 12th of December 2019 at Sheraton Hotels and Towers. The title of the program, Outstanding Projects and Leaders Award, OPA. Don't forget, be part of this epoch-making event. It's been Kenneth Odushola Stevenson presenting Inside Business Africa. Thank you again for watching. See you next time.